All right, so here we are into a new section now. Simplify. Assume that all variables represent positive real numbers. And again, as soon as I see the word simplify and I have radicals, right away I start thinking, all right, let me break these radicals down into good stuff, bad stuff. So originally we were given 4 times the cube root of a plus the cube root of 27a. And again, I like to go ahead and break my radicals down into good stuff, bad stuff. So that's what I'm going to do here. Good stuff, bad stuff. So let's take a look here at the first term, 4 times the cube root of a. Well, we don't have any numbers to deal with, so that's good. So right away we're going to move on to our variable. And when we're dealing with variables and their exponents, you'll recall that we want to go back to our index or root, and we want to start thinking in terms of this number. In terms of multiples of that number, to be more specific. So here our index is 3, so we want to think in 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. And when we look at our a, what is the exponent on that a? It's a 1, isn't it? So we want to ask ourselves, is 1, first and foremost, a multiple of 3? Well, if we go down this list, clearly 1 is not a multiple of 3. Then we want to ask ourselves, all right, so it's not a multiple of 3, then what is the next number down from 1 that is a multiple of 3? Well, again, there is no number that is below 1, smaller than 1, down from 1, that is a multiple of 3. So all of this a is bad stuff. And for this particular term, this radical, there is no good stuff. All right, let's move on and take a look here at the next term, the cube root of 27a. Well, we do have a number here now, don't we? Let's go ahead and deal with this. Cube root of 27. Is 27 a perfect cube? Yeah, I think it is. And so all of it will go on the good radical or under the good radical. And then we'll deal with this a again. Well, what is the exponent on this a? Well, it's a 1 again, right? Well, we just dealt with this, so we don't have to go through the whole list and ask ourselves all those questions. We know that a is raised to the first power. We're dealing with a cube root, so all of that a goes in the bad stuff. All right, fair enough. Now we've broken our original radicals into good stuff, bad stuff. Let's go ahead and see if we can't clean up this second line here. So there's no good stuff here, so we're going to go ahead and rewrite 4, which was originally there, and then our garbage, so the cube root of a, and now plus. We know that our good stuff radical is going to come out as some number, free, clear, and clean, without a radical. So what is the cube root of 27? Well, the cube root of 27 is 3, isn't it? And then we know we rewrite our garbage, or bad stuff, radical. So now we've got ourselves something that is going to combine nicely, right? Because we have now the exact same radicals, the cube root of a, cube root of a. And when we have identical radicals like that, these are now considered to be like terms, and we can go ahead and add them. So what is 4 plus 3? Well, that gives us 7, and then we simply rewrite that radical. And so our final answer then is going to be 7 cube root a.